Hi everyone, welcome to week 17 of distance learning. Your learning intention for today is to develop a model to show the role of photosynthesis and cellular respiration in the cycling of carbon throughout the earth. Your agenda is on the left and your work's due by Thursday is on the right. You have your kickoff on slide 3. You are going to participate in the Jamboards in the breakout rooms, and then your exit ticket for day 1 will be on slide 11. For slide 3, you've got your science check-in form and your kickoff. Your kickoff is in a Google form for today. So go ahead and make sure to click on that. It's time for breakout rooms. You will be assigned a room with 2 other people. One person will be the facilitator, another person will be the recorder and screen sharer, and the third person will be the time manager and then the / reporter for the group. It's time to work on the Jamboard. So on slide 5, click on the link for your class period, and I'll let you know what to do next. On the Jamboard, you and your group are going to determine and talk amongst yourselves before reading where does the energy that food provides come from? How and why? So talk about that a little bit. Add post-it notes. You can type out your ideas. You can draw. You can write. Up to you. And so you all are going to agree and disagree with the statements that are provided in the Jamboard before reading. Come up with your thoughts there. And when you're finished, let me know. Next, you are going to read on slides 6, 7, and 8 a little bit more information. On slide 9, you are going to go back to the Jamboard and back into your groups. This time, you are going to talk about, whether you now agree or disagree with the statements from before, after reading. Slide 10 brings you to a second Jamboard. Slide 10 brings you to a Jamboard that has directions on them. The directions say, your goal is to show the relationship between plants and animals. Move the words and post-its at the bottom of the Jamboard in order to label the diagram below. Use arrows to help you. So you can go on the left-hand panel, the toolbox, and then you can draw arrows to show which way any sort of energy or matter is flowing. Obviously, we've got the sun on the right-hand side. You've got a plant cell, and inside that plant cell, there's this green organelle, this green little part of the cell called a chloroplast. On the left-hand side of the diagram, you've got an animal cell and a plant cell. And inside each of those cells, you've got this thing called the mitochondrion. And this is another organelle, another smaller part inside these cells, and your task is to figure out, all right, how does cellular respiration happen? How does photosynthesis happen? Where does ATP or energy go? Where's water involved in all of this? Where is glucose, aka sugar? Where's carbon dioxide? And where's oxygen? All right. Slide 11 has your exit ticket. What is photosynthesis? How did you like the Jamboards? And what questions or comments do you have? Day 2 of week 17 says that our learning intention for today is to continue to develop a model to show the role of photosynthesis and cellular respiration and the cycling of carbon throughout the earth. Your agenda is on the left and your work due by Thursday is on the right. You've got your kickoff on slide 14. On slide 14, you've got an image there and a Padlet that you'll work on. Also due on Thursday are 2 readings from CK12. Be sure to answer the questions and to turn in your assignment. Participate in breakout rooms about cellular respiration and photosynthesis, and then your exit ticket for day 2 is on slide 19. Announcements, homework support will be at 9:35 to 12:30 on Friday. All right, slide 14. Be sure to fill out your science check-in form if you haven't done so already. You've got a Padlet to fill out based on the image that you're looking at on slide 14. This Padlet is asking you to post what you notice, what you know about the diagram, and anything that you've learned within this week that you didn't know before. Be sure to sign in with your school email account because that's how you'll be able to post anything. Slide 15 says to work on CK12. So you're going to go to Google Classroom. Under week 17, there's a CK12 article about the carbon cycle. Be sure to start the practice at the bottom of the page. When you scroll all the way down, click on the green button and answer the questions. Be sure to turn in your practice questions. Slide 16 has a video for you to watch about photosynthesis and food. Slide 17 is asking you to go back to Google Classroom, read the other CK12 article on photosynthesis. Again, be sure to scroll down, click on Start Practice, and turn in your work. And finally, slide 18. Slide 18 is asking you to visit another group's work on their Jamboard about photosynthesis. What would you change to make this group's model more accurate? Why or why not? Finally, slide 19 has your exit ticket for day 2. What's the difference between photosynthesis and cellular respiration? How are cellular respiration and photosynthesis similar? And what questions or comments do you still have?